Hello everyone, welcome back to Scented Moments channel. My name is SHALIMAR and today I want to share with you my fall and winter fragrance wish list. Summer, it's almost ending and it's about time to start thinking about what fragrances will I wear during fall and winter. Of course, again, you wear what you want to wear. I also wear what I want to wear. It's not that I have strict fragrance rotations for spring, summer, fall and winter. No, I mean every fragrance is versatile. It just depends on your mood, and so don't be so strict in that. But nonetheless, I still have my wish list for the colder month. So I just want to share with you my top 10, if you say, or just 10 fragrances, my main 10 fragrances that I really want to purchase and that I will be wearing them during the colder months. So, and like always, I have 5 designers and 5 niche fragrances. So without further ado, let's see what fragrances I want to purchase. Oh, and I already have 4 of them that I already purchased. So this is not exactly 10 fragrances that I still don't own. Some of them I already own. I was very lucky to own them during this month. So this is almost a whole video, but well, the month is still not over. We will get there in the beginning of September. So first, I will mention a fragrance. It's from the house of Cartier. I still don't have this fragrance, and it's L'Envol Eau de Parfum. Probably the best honey-based fragrance out there, especially for the price tag. It's simply amazing. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. It's thick. It's slightly resinous. It's alluring. It's so good. L'Envol Eau de Parfum by Cartier. It's criminally underrated. Cartier overall has a designer brand, is very underrated. Their fragrances, all of them have good quality, or if not really high quality, so I think they deserve much more attention. And L'Envol Eau de Parfum, it's fantastic for the upcoming fall and winter. And also that fragrance has amazing performance. Next, it's a fragrance from the house of AZZARO, and it's AZZARO pour Homme Intense Eau de Parfum. This is another hidden gem. It's a boozy, ambery, spicy with cinnamon, slightly woody fragrance. It's simply amazing. The boozy note here, I think it's cognac or whiskey. It's wow, it fits all the bills for me. It's boozy, it's ambery, it's spicy, it's oriental. It's a masculine, gentlemanly fragrance, very mature, so it will not be for everyone, and it's not very appealing. It's not that you will get a lot of compliments or a lot of good feedback with that fragrance. Might be a bit challenging, but for me it's perfect. Love that fragrance. And next, it's a fragrance from the house of GUERLAIN, and the fragrance it's a classic, and it blows my mind how come I still don't have this fragrance in my collection. The fragrance is SHALIMAR Eau de Parfum. One of the best vanilla fragrances out there. It's a spicy, vanilla, oriental fragrance. I mean, I think everyone knows this fragrance. This is a staple to everyone's collection, especially if you love oriental vanilla fragrances. What a masterpiece. SHALIMAR Eau de Parfum. It's unisex. It's marketed towards women, but it's a unisex fragrance. All fragrances are unisex. Bear this in your mind. All fragrances are unisex. The rest is just marketing. So just try them. If it's for men or women, just try on your skin and see how it develops on your skin and how you will like it. All depends on your taste, and SHALIMAR Eau de Parfum fits my taste perfectly. So that's why it's on my wish lists, and soon I will grab a full bottle of that beautiful fragrance. And next, I will mention another fragrance from the house of GUERLAIN, but this one I already have in my collection finally. The fragrance is Héritage Eau de Toilette. What a fantastic scent. This was launched back in 1992. This is probably the best patchouli fragrance amongst the designer fragrances. Although we need to discuss if Guerlain is really a designer or not, but well, I will save that for another video. Héritage Eau de Toilette, it's a patchouli based scent, but you have a lot of spices, you have woody notes here, it's creamy, slightly sweet, it's a true gentleman fragrance. In the performance, it's outstanding. This is simply fantastic. I love the wooden cap here. Amazing presentation. And actually I prefer the Eau de Toilette much more than the Eau de Parfum. The Eau de Parfum, it's more linear, it's sweeter and doesn't develop all that much. Even the notes are more closed. It doesn't open, doesn't develop, doesn't shine that much or so as much as the Eau de Toilette here. Héritage, you can smell the spices, the patchouli, the woody notes, the creaminess. In the Eau de Parfum, it's much more closed scent, and even the performance, it's worse in the Eau de Parfum than in the Eau de Toilette. So Héritage, fantastic scent here from the house of Guerlain. And the other fragrance, another from the house of Guerlain. I've been in a Guerlain mood lately, and this fragrance, this is a masterpiece. This is a work of art. It's MITSOUKO Eau de Parfum. This is the reason why you, before dive into the niche world, you need to check the classics. This was released way back when Guerlain was the main perfume house. MITSOUKO Eau de Parfum, it's a oriental fruity chypre fragrance. It's a classic. This is why you should first see and try the classics amongst the designer fragrances. Don't overlook the classics. I mean, even Héritage Eau de Toilette that I already talked, it's from '92, and it's very overlooked right now. This one, again, very overlooked too, and Guerlain has fantastic classics. Jiki, Mouchoir de Monsieur, which I still have yet to try, but I've been hearing a lot of fantastic things about that classic fragrance. You have Shalimar, of course. I mean, the list goes on and on. Guerlain, it's an historical house, and MITSOUKO, it's the symbol of that history. It's a piece of history. And I still need to try this much more. I need to experience this fragrance much more before doing a full review, because this is the type of fragrance that you will not review by first impressions. No, you need to take your time. You need to experience this fragrance as the history of this piece of work, of this work of art demands. This is why I advise you, before diving into the niche world, if you are a newcomer here in the perfume hobby, check first the classics. I mean, when you will experience the classics, you will see that maybe niche aren't that unique as they are saying they are. Maybe niche aren't worth the price tag, because you can find this for a very affordable price. And so the quality is here. This is a niche fragrance. The quality is here. A niche fragrance for its quality, of course. So again, try the classics before diving into the niche world. That's my advice. That's the advice that I would give myself a couple of years ago. MITSOUKO Eau de Parfum by Guerlain. Fantastic fragrance. Now let's dive into the niche wish lists. So first, it's a fragrance from the house of STEPHANE, and the fragrance is Black Gemstone. That fragrance is forever in my wish list. That's a 50 ml bottle, and it's very expensive. It's over 250 euros retail, and it's really hard to find a good deal of this fragrance. So that's why it's been forever on my wish list, but I really want that fragrance this year. And that's a seductive, one of the most sexy fragrances out there. It's very resinous, very spicy, has a touch of incense there. It's definitely one of the best from the brand of Stefan Humbert Lucas. It's simply amazing, and the bottle presentation, it's fantastic. So Black Gemstone will be added soon to the collection. Next, it's a fragrance from the house of Profumum Roma. Love this house, love this Italian house. And the fragrance is AMBRA AUREA. Again, another fragrance that it's since forever on my wish list. AMBRA AUREA, it's one of the best amber fragrances out there. The performance, like all Profumum Romas, it's fantastic. It's dense, it's complex, it's thick, it's full. It's one of the best. Definitely one of the best in its genre. Again, very expensive. A 100ml bottle size is 219 euros. So again, that's the reason why it's been since forever on my wish list. But I think this year will be the year that I will be adding AMBRA AUREA to my collection. Next, it's another fragrance from the house of GUERLAIN, and it is Bois Mystérieux, aka Songe de Bois d'été. Wow, what a fragrance. I discovered that fragrance this year. Hey, I am discovering Guerlain this year. This is the year of Guerlain for me, and what a journey. Bois Mystérieux or Songe de Bois d'été. It's again a oriental, resinous, woody with a touch of wood there, spicy fragrance. So dark, complex. It takes you to some random desert. I mean, it's simply outstanding. You go on a journey with that fragrance, and it's so complex, it's so mysterious, and it has sensuality also, with that scent character that it's to die for. The performance is nuclear, and so that's why I really want to add that fragrance to my collection. Either Songe de Bois d'été, which was the previous line, or now Bois Mystérieux. I think I will add Bois Mystérieux. I mean, the scents are the same. I already tried them side by side and nothing changed, at least for my nose. And with Bois Mystérieux, you have more liquid, and the price, it's more affordable. So Bois Mystérieux, soon to be added to the collection too. Next is a fragrance from the house of XERJOFF, and the fragrance is NAXOS. This one right here. This has a lot of hype. This fragrance is considered by many the best tobacco fragrance out there. Not for me, but definitely it's one of the best, hands down. The qualities here, this has honey, it has lavender, it has tobacco, it has cinnamon. This is perfect for the upcoming fall and winter. The performance here, it's fantastic, like all XERJOFF fragrances. XERJOFF is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, niche house. And it's funny because in the beginning, a couple of years ago and even last year, when I tried NAXOS, I kept trying NAXOS. I never gave it the proper experience. I never gave it a real opportunity to shine, because I instantly remembered of Pure Vin by Mugler and why I would pay the extra cash in NAXOS when I already have Pure Vin. But actually, for some reason, when I tried this again in the beginning of this year and during the summertime, a couple of months ago, actually, when I tried this again on my skin, wow, I don't know, I think it clicked on my nose. I finally see the magic of this fragrance. Yes, it shares similarities with Pure Vin. It's not very original because of that. But the quality is here, the complexity is here. It's thick, it's full, it's sweet but not overly sweet. It's unisex, perfectly unisex. and the performance, it's fantastic. Pure Havane, and comparing them side by side, Pure Havane, it's much more synthetic. It smells more synthetic and it's much more sweet than NAXOS, although I think Pure Havane has a bit more of a boozy and tobacco note rather than NAXOS. NAXOS has a fresh opening because of the lavender, and Pure Havane doesn't have that freshness. NAXOS is a wonderful fragrance. I finally surrendered to the magic of NAXOS by XERJOFF. Wonderful scent here. And last, but certainly not least, a hidden gem in a niche world. From the house of Parfums, AMBRE MUSCADIN. What a fantastic scent. This is not your typical amber fragrance. This is a more spicy vanilla fragrance with a touch of amber and resins, rather than being a full-on amber scent such as Ambre Sultan or even AMBRA AUREA from PROFUMUM ROMA. This is so alluring, so seductive. It's sweet but not overly sweet. This is oriental. This doesn't project all that much but creates a nice central around you. One of the most seductive scents in my collection as of now. AMBRE MUSCADIN, I will soon do a review of this beautiful oriental spicy vanilla fragrance. Wow, it's also very musky too. I think this is the type of fragrances that I consider sexy, that makes me feel sexy. AMBRE MUSCADIN by Parfums, amazing, and the longevity, it's quite good. Fantastic fragrance right here. Can't wait to wear this more during the fall and winter days. So guys, hope you enjoyed my wish list for the fall and winter. Tell me in the comments down below what fragrances do you want to purchase for the upcoming fall and winter times. And of course, see you in the next video. Take care guys. Ciao.